guys, thank y'all so much for coming out to Healing Comedy Club. You all look like a very, very attractive bunch. Guys, I believe in plain speaking, okay? I think that honesty is the best policy, so I'm just going to put this out there right now. The next one of you people that calls me Carlton, I'm running you over with my car. I'm not going to fight you, okay? We don't do that in Bel Air, okay? But, you know what they say, snitches get stitches, right? Okay? Like, it's new year, new cheer, same disrespect. It is fine. Guys, I'm not a native of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm actually from Columbus, Ohio, and I moved to Philly 4 years ago because, like the old saying goes, life is short. So just move to Philadelphia and make it shorter, right? Just like, do like Kesha says and die young. My mom came to visit me for my birthday, and she said, well, honey, now that you're in Center City, Philadelphia, what are we going to do? Are we going to go to South Philly to Pat's and Geno's and have the world-famous cheesesteaks? I said, no. She said, well, are we going to go to the Schuylkill Trail and run along there and keep good with the fitness? I said, no. She said, well, are we going to go to the art museum and check out the Rocky Balboa statue? I said, no. She said, well, what are we going to do? And I said, Mama, we are in the neighborhood in Center City, Philadelphia, okay? We're going to get hit on by a gay man for our fantastic fashion choices and watch homeless people try to fist fight at Starbucks, all right? Not about this gimmick life, you know? I like Philly though, man. I like y'all, man. You guys have taught me so much about myself. First of all, you people taught me how to say water properly, okay? Thank you, okay? Taught me about the inner intricacies of Cheese Whiz, but the number one thing that I would say y'all taught me is that you guys have taught me that I am not tough, okay? Not tough. Not a tough man. Look at this. This is the cardigan of victory. What type of man? I'm not tough, man. Seriously, like, tennis is one of my favorite sports. I watch Pilates on YouTube, and musically, I totally get where Drake is coming from, okay? 0 to 100 is about emotions, okay? Which is crazy because back where I'm from, I can still be seen as somewhat threatening to the opposite sex. Like, a girl could look at me back home in Ohio and be like, oh my goodness, look at the brown-skinned boy with the nice edge up. He could still potentially assault me if I step on his Nikes. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like that out here, man. Out here, all I am is the perfect date for an angry white girl from North Jersey who really wants to piss off her father, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of brown-skinned boy I am, man. I'm the type of brown-skinned boy that a parent can hate the fact that their daughter is dating me, but they would never worry about her physical safety while with me. You understand? See a dad yelling at his wife, damn it, Margaret, I can't stand that Kelly is dating Setoiyo. But I tell you what, at least that boy drives a Prius, okay? At least he drives a good car. Listen, no, I don't like Setoiyo, but you will not get me to talk bad about a Toyota. You won't do it, okay? I'm American. I come from an interesting family, man. My family is actually not even from the United States. They are from Nigeria. They came to this country in the 1970s. They had me in the 1980s. And I am the first person in my family's entire bloodline to be born in the United States of America, which means that my life is the Lion King, okay? I'm Simba. He is risen. Hakuna Matata, white people, okay? I feel the pressure of my family lineage all the time because back home my family is just the political actors and social revolutionaries. So every day I wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and I give myself the greatest pep talk of all time. I'm like, Setoiyo, today is going to be the day, man. By the Aquibum tribe and the Umoite family, you're going to go out into Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and you're going to do good for this community. You're going to help the sick. You are going to feed the homeless. You're going to help cure AIDS. You're going to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that OJ did in fact do it. You shall unite people everywhere by showing white people all across America how to properly do the electric slide. And by the age of 47, you're going to climb Mount Kilimanjaro because like your great-great-grandfather said, when a man has passion, desire, and intensity, then nothing can hold him back. And then I just go to H&M and buy 6 cardigans. Fulfilling an ancestral bloodline sounds hard. These cardigans are on sale. Let's keep it real. I don't even like this, man. I'm 31 now. I don't like this. I don't like being this age. I want to go back to my youth, man. Seriously. I know, right? I was talking to my life coach the other day, and he was like, well, he said, Setoiyo, what can we do to help you feel good about you? And I said, well, you know, I'm generally an optimistic guy. His name was Bobby. And I said, Bobby, I like being happy. And he said, well, what makes you happy? And I said, well, Bobby, rum and coke makes me happy. And he said, Setoiyo, that's a woman's drink. And I said, Bobby, you're sexist, okay? But I figured it out. Guys. I know what would make me happy. I want to go back to my youth, be 17 years old, and do 17-year-old kid stuff again, you know? Like, have have a good, clean pregnancy scare just for old time's sake. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing too ridiculous, nothing too extreme, but definitely the type of pregnancy scare that would have made you go into Walmart and apply for an assistant manager position. You understand? Like, fellas, the type of pregnancy scare that would have made you walk into an AutoZone and be like, okay, this is my life now. This is it. I can do it. I can do it. I can make this work. I'm versatile. Because when you're 31, too many things are going on that you have to admit you just never understood. For instance, the other day, I was running through the 6 with my woes, and I had this startling realization, man. I had this crazy realization. I'm at an age where I can no longer masturbate using just my imagination. Can't do it. That's a young man's game, okay? Seriously. It's a young man's game, okay? That's 16-year-old Setoiyo. I tried to masturbate the other day using just my mind. I almost passed out of heat exhaustion. You understand? People get this? It's just crazy. When I was a kid, I used to have fantasies about black, white, Latin, and Asian women who were naked and consenting. And now I have fantasies about like the PPA writing me a handwritten apology letter. And like getting a Pico bill that lets me know I have a $50 credit. You understand? Yo, if a woman tells me that she thinks I'm attractive, that's cool. If this same woman tells me that I have a $50 gift card at Macy's, I'm aroused. Do you understand this? It's time to do work now, okay? That was always crazy to me. Sex was always crazy to me. Sex is crazy, if you think about it. Like, sex is weird. I saw my first pornographic film when I was 11 years old, okay? Didn't figure out how to masturbate until I was 13 years old. That is 730 days of utter emotional confusion. Looking back, that makes my Linkin Park addiction at the age of 14 very clear to me now. My friends wasn't like Biggie, Tupac, and Metallica, and I was over here like, yes, but Linkin Park and Hootie and the Blowfish also have an incredibly powerful song, like about the inner intricacies of feelings, guys. Like, couldn't stand it. I blame my mom for this though. I think so. I blame my mom, and I love my mom, but I think it was kind of her fault. My mom's a great gal, she's fantastic. She's been running her own successful healthcare company for the past 16 years. She raised me predominantly as a single parent, and 3 years ago at the age of 58, this woman got her PhD. She is amazing. She is a walking Tyler Perry film minus the black guy in drag and the bad overacting. Do you understand that? I never thought she would let me down, man. I never thought she would shake my world up, but she did. She did. I was 17 years old, and I was coming home from track practice. I had just run a 10.9 in the 100-meter dash. I was an athlete, felt good, And I wanted to tell my mom, I wanted to be proud. And I came into my mother's house, and I heard my mother in her room having sex with her boyfriend. You people ever heard your mom climax? Have you ever, don't turn away from me now. Have people ever heard your mother reach the apex of sexual gratification? The guy's like, it was awful, it was terrible. And then it was the worst thing ever. Because then when you're 24, your friend wants to show you MILF-themed pornography, and he's like, dude, you're gonna love it. And you're like, yo, that is disgusting. That is a mother. This is one of the worst moments of my entire life, man. It's like finding out in one fell swoop there is no Santa, there might not be a God, and your mom likes to have sex with Eddie Murphy's My Girl Likes to Party All the Time playing in the background. This brings whole new meaning to the term coming to America. Do you understand? Guys, you've been a lot of fun. My name's Setoiyo. Have a nice night.